Go.
Hello, my name is Blair, and this is my audience.
Everybody.
My solution for excess food. Since the beginning of the recession, the people in need of food has increased 39% since December 2007. There are over 50 million people who are not eating on a regular basis, and this includes almost 14 million children, and over 3 million are under the age of 5. This correlates to about 1 in 4 children. It is very important for children to receive food due to the fact that their development is the most during their adolescent stages. This is where they build communication skills and motor skills. Without enough food, they'll develop the rickets and they'll turn to skin and bones. The solution is we need to raise the awareness of our need as a nation and in our community. We need companies and local businesses to donate food and other supplies. You can help the whole world volunteer, but if you don't have the needed food and supplies, then the entire effort is a waste. The pantries need to send volunteers and representatives to local businesses to go around and bring to their knowledge the different options they can use to dispose of their food. The majority of food can come from grocery stores, farmers, and warehouses. Businesses in the city also play an active role by offering food from hospitals, caterers, and restaurants. Volunteers need to go to additional companies to donate, since some businesses may not consistently donate each week. Rescue missions and food pantries need to let businesses know that their charities will come and pick up donations and deliver them to other charities around town, like Waste Not, Want Not. In return, the companies who donated will receive many benefits. The business will receive a tax break thanks to the tax reform of 1986, which made donating beneficial to the company by saving more money than the food costs to dispose of the food. Since the business is donating food, they will get a tax write-off, and it's very beneficial since they can save a lot of money on products that may not have sold very well. Donations can be taken out of income taxes, but make sure you talk with your tax advisor first. There are many different positions that volunteers can apply for, depending on what's available at their local charities. The volunteers will pick up the food and other donations from around town and drop them off. Other volunteers will help distribute the food and donations to those in the shelter and needy families around town. These rescue missions and food pantries rely heavily on volunteers, and volunteers are the key to ending hunger. Other options involve repacking the food, transporting to local charities, and then delivering them to those in need. When there are disasters, the volunteers are critical since they help store, package, and repackage the donated food. This can be a drawn-out process and it can take several months, so volunteers are always welcome. This is an awesome way to get a family involved, your local church, or your group of friends. Rescue missions also need to make posters for churches and local schools so that students who want or need service hours can volunteer. Some students need community service hours to apply and maintain certain scholarships. They need to remain active in their community and show that they want to make a difference. The rescue mission also needs to mention that it looks very professional on your resume, especially when you're looking for your first job. They also need to target people who generally love to help others and who want to do so by volunteering. Volunteers make a majority of the workforce, which correlates to about 68% of pantries and 42% of Soup Kitchen's workforce. Serving others is a great way to reevaluate your life and see how good your life actually is. Donating excess food is very beneficial to the community in many ways. First, it provides food to those who are struggling to make ends meet. It also helps the company by giving them a tax break, which is very beneficial. It also reduces the waste cost and reduces the amount of pests and rodents. Volunteers are able to pick up food from the company and others through different ways. Volunteers could go around to different businesses asking for their support or asking for them. Volunteers are also in charge of sorting, packing, and repacking donated food, and help is very critical when disaster strikes, especially when it can take a while for the community to pull itself back together. We need to raise awareness of our community and that our charities are struggling, and without the help of donations and volunteers, that many people will go hungry. How hard will it be to volunteer 2 hours a week or even 4 hours a month? If you do not want to get involved because you don't know anyone, ask your family or your friends to join you. This is the percentage of clients. This is the amount in the pantries and in the kitchens and the shelters. And this is the number of people who go to the pantries and the kitchens and shelters each year.